Transit, the supervan. Big, fast, efficient. Smooth, easy to drive, easy to park. Choose from over 1,000 variations. Driver comfort, handles like a car. More van for your money. More features than any other van. Transit is the supervan.
Police say its one-ton payload and ability to outmaneuver Panda cars completely revolutionised armed robbery. Plod had to start using them too when figures showed transits were the getaway vehicle in 90% of all bank jobs. And it was much the same story on the music scene. In the days before Fab FM, bands could only make themselves heard by touring. A tranny became as essential as a Marshall amp, an attitude, and an unusual haircut.
There used to be a little seat on the side somewhere where the door is, and I always used to bag that. And I always used to end up with like symbols in the back of my neck and stuff. And it wasn't really that comfortable, to be perfectly honest, but it was all that there was at the time. What you really want to know is, did we get our leg over in a transit van? But that's for me to know and for you to find out.
Actually, in-car entertainment didn't come to the Transit until the art of customising took hold in the decade that taste forgot. Out went the drum kit and in came the Wolf Race wheels. That's nice.
The interior is by Robin Gibb. Wall-to-wall velour, button-back upholstery, Fablon, and steering wheel spokes modelled on Jason King's sunglasses. You know, sitting here, I can feel an attack of Bee Gees facial furniture wanting to sprout forth from my chin. When people stopped parting their hair in the middle, the Transit went back to being a van.
Today, the Southampton factory can do you more than 100,000 different engine, trim and body permutations. But at heart, the Transit, as the local radio ads suggest, is still a pie and pint man.
People adore their cars. People use their vans. They drive them, fill them with stuff, drive them, fill them with stuff, drive them, fill them with stuff.
No, Alexei, you're missing the point completely. What you want from a van is power. Lots of power.
Instead of reaching for the button-back velour, today's customizers are more interested in changes to the engine. This van should be standard equipment to any emergency plumber, because under the bonnet there's the 2-litre, 16-valve turbo motor from an Escort Cosworth. It will do 130 miles an hour.
The marriage between the Cosworth engine and the Transit van body is a very successful one. The only trouble is that you do sometimes forget it is a van, and that on every corner it's going to bounce you into the hedgerow.
I like it hugely, but it's by no means the fastest Transit ever made. This is. So, what kind of deranged engine has this one got?
It's not what you're expecting. It isn't even where you're expecting it to be. There you are, a 3.5-litre V8 from a Benetton Formula One racing car. The gearbox is Formula One, the wheels and tyres are Formula One, the suspension is Formula One. What we have here, basically, is a Formula One car with a body that can only be described as fantastic.
It may be old F1 technology, but I still hit 160 on the straight. And were it not for the intervention of the chicane, I could have gone on to a staggering 180. Because it has carbon fibre discs and carbon fibre pads, and it takes forever to get some heat into them. But when they're warm, this becomes the best getaway vehicle of all time. You know, Ford have built 3 million transit vans and say that everyone in the country at some time has been in one. Bet Ronnie Biggs wished he'd gone in one like this.